American Banknote Company. When you were born, they took the soul from you. Your parents gave it up willingly.
This was the first express trust in history, so they have claimed the whole world and all the souls therein.
The devil literally has your soul in the Vatican. You're fucking lost at sea, legally dead. And you don't have to like it.
St. Peter is the apostle of Jesus that Jesus gave the kingdom of this earth to. Therefore, we're going to claim taxes based on that, on the donation of Constantine. We're paying taxes because of that fictional document, guys. All taxes to Rome. And the elite families, the insane Khazarian and Venetian black nobility families.
Most of the secret societies behind world government are based on the worship of the sun. Like Christianity, that was nothing more. Christianity was nothing more than a cult.
Because what they do, this system, they keep you in fear mode.
The Christian today, the Christian church today, is a very, and all Christians, I'm talking about Catholic and Protestant, all forms of Christianity that calls itself Christian are, in point of fact, a cult. But they're very successful.
They married into all the royal bloodlines, the blue bloods in Europe with their money, because these are the gold bullion people, the commerce people. And these people founded the Jesuits. The Jesuits run the world. Scum of the earth, killers, murderers, blood-guilty dogs, killing our children. They run people trafficking, drug trafficking, the lot of it.
They couldn't care less. They rape and plunder, and then after they're through with you, then they will kill you. And then they take off the mask the next day, and they're your top attorneys, your politicians, your doctors, and all of the cream of society. But at night, they belong to secret societies, put on masks, rape, and if necessary, child porn, and kill, and sacrifice.
In 1868, there was a corporation founded. They referred to it as the United States Corporation. And they stipulated that anybody who would be a member of that corporation or work for that corporation would be called not an employee, but a citizen. So today, if you are asked, are you a citizen of the United States? What you think you're being asked is, are you lawfully in this country to do business? They didn't ask if you're in America lawfully. They ask you a specific question. Are you, of your own volition, out of your own mouth, testifying that you are a citizen of the United States? Because in that way, citizen of the United States means you're an employee of a foreign corporation.
This trust, this testamentary trust, which conveyed all of this property that the Vatican claimed, the whole world, they conveyed it into this trust. It's the trust that claims all your real estate. You know those titles you have? You don't own it. You own nothing. You do not own a thing.
When a ship pulls into a harbor, all ships are referred to as female. Why? There's a very good reason. Maritime Admiralty banking law says all ships are female because they're carrying items for money, and so consequently they are under Maritime Admiralty law. Admiralty is where we get the word admiral, admiral of the Navy. Let me give you an example of how this works. When a ship pulls into harbor, it parks at the dock. The captain has to provide for the port authorities a certificate of manifest.
Certificate of manifest? Oh, here's a baby. A statement of live birth. And they got your parents to inform. It says it on your birth certificate.
You gave up the land, you gave up your soul. And your parents gave it away without even knowing it.
That's the Pope's. Look at those ships. That's only a part of the Navy. That has morphed into the US Navy. The Pentagon. They're still doing it. The Inquisition's on, man. It's George Bush and his buddies. They're going for the Pope. They are officers of the Inquisition. This is an officer of the Inquisition, people. He's telling you.
It's an extraordinary story of occult treason, high treason and crimes against the state. Make no mistake about it. The concept of human, spiritual, intellectual, and physical freedom never, ever existed on the earth.
So you might think you have your soul and shit, but no. You have to prove you're a living being to get back your divinity. I'm explaining to you that there's a hole at the very center of the flat earth plane where every compass is pointing to. This is your spear of destiny. The Holy Grail is right over there where the Aurora Borealis is coming out.
Well, everyone's familiar with the term check your six, referring to one's backside. And everybody knows that pirate treasure is called booty, and X marks the spot.
So you see this shit right here? It's rubbed in your face. There's no way to fuck this up. You set up a wreath on your door at Christmas, and you set one up on Ball Day, May Day, May 1st. You have like the May Suns. You're talking about May Day. I'm going down like Santa comes on the shit shooting into fire. There's no way to fuck this up. You blow out the candle, you make a wish, you throw a coin in the wishing well. You know, it's the disc over it. You go into a church, you place the little disc on your tongue, and then you place the holy water on your head. You're the fucking demon caught between the dimensions, motherfucker. Nobody has to like it.
Look at Michael Jackson's album cover, right? Escape through the black hole. It's the black hole sun. You didn't enter that black hole to exit the matrix. X mark the spot, people get to the Holy Grail. You know that drain that's in your bathtub? That drain is the Holy Grail. See how this human is getting spiraled down to the black hole sun? There's a sun in the black hole sun. See that X mark the spot?
Okay, so on the Thoth Tarot, we see the four swords pointing inward, making an X over the green, like the green astral light shooting out of the Holy Grail. This is the Well of Urd. Every compass points to where the green astral light shoots up to the stars.
You know, your candy canes, your Christmas trees, all this shit is showing you the same fucking story. There's no way to fuck this up.
It's just we're a fragile shell. We're made of dust. It's by the grace of our Creator that we're here, and by the beauty of the perfection that is the manifestation of supreme, beautiful, holy thoughts and creation. We are all beautiful, and we all have a birthright. It's our divine right for heaven on earth.
You're looking at the Holy Grail right now. All you need to do is get to that hole, drink from the living waters, and you become an astral super being. It's just like that.
Hunger Games, survival depends on gaining favor. And this is because you have to gain the favor of the goddess to pass through the Holy Grail. The High Priestess presides over the veil, and X marks the spot between the two sides.
You have to literally write out on a piece of paper on video, I intend to bring forth heaven on earth, like here into the 4D. And you put your blood on that, then you publish it on YouTube side by side with your brethren. Title it Blood Over Intent, you tag it Blood Over Intent, and description Blood Over Intent. And then you can see, all of us are side by side, blood is thicker than water. And we're taking back reality whether anybody likes it or not.
There's a lot of people who will say, oh, it is this and oh, it is that. If you're not attracted to doing blood over intent, don't do it. But you are incredibly wrong to lead others not to, because you really have no idea what you're talking about. Your Creator is real, okay? We are under a dome, you know, and you either put up or you shut up.
144,000 living beings out there that will place their blood beside my own. And we're going to bring forth heaven and earth, and nobody will stop me. You have nowhere to run to, motherfucker. Nowhere to hide. The angel of death will find you. I don't care if you're fucking Superman. Nobody can stop me. I am Satan himself.